So I totally forgot to show you guys last week, that's the secret design for the Patron March Wooden Pin Club boxes, so that's where they're going to go. But I got the badger done as well. I'm really happy with how these have turned out. The colours just pop. They're really lovely. So this one is a pinky colour. Pink, the colour that I'm not allowed to do anymore. And then we've got purples, like a plummy sort of tone, and then there's this blue one. All I will say is this one is green. And I'm thinking of doing like a yellowy orangey sort of one, maybe with a deer in it or a hedgehog, you know, like brown tones. If I get a chance this week, that is definitely something I will do. Guys, these may be the answer that I've been looking for. Because of my hand injury, my hands get really cold during the day, and no matter what I try, like literally hot water bottles, hot drinks, everything to try and keep it warm, this hand's fine. But this one, my drawing hand, has always been a problem ever since the accident. I forgot I had these. They're really good because there's no actual fingery bit, so you've got like a decent hold still to grip things like drawing instruments. A lady I used to work with made these, and they're adorable. I forgot I had them. They're so cute. So her name was Debbie, and she actually was the one who had the patience to teach me how to knit. I asked her very nicely, and on our lunch break we used to learn how to knit together. Well, she was a really good knitter, she could knit like lightning, but I was so fascinated and always wanted to learn that she was the one who actually taught me how to knit. And she used to come in and knit all of us girls some little mittens like with different animals on, and they're just so cute. I love them to bits. I forgot I had them because obviously I've been away from that workplace now for nearly 3 years, so to find them and put them through the wash, and maybe is that a bit of pen? Got a bit of pen, but hopefully it will keep this hand warm. Good morning. We have a busy week ahead. It's Monday. It's Monday morning. Fresh. So I was up and in here at 7:45 this morning doing my patron parcels. So thank you so much once again to my patrons for making the Wooden Pin Club and Sticker Club a thing. If you'd have told me 3 years ago that that was a thing, I wouldn't have believed you. So I've received a photo this morning of the first dog to do the pet portrait with. I'm so excited. It's Vesper's brother. Unfortunately, I don't think I can share it in the vlog, but if I finish it I will share it at the end. I just don't want to share like progress shots like I normally do, because obviously this is a commission. I don't know if they want to see it. I don't know if they're on YouTube. I used to work with this lady who's asked me to do it, and the dog as well is one I used to work with really closely, so it just feels really nice to be doing his portrait. I want to hopefully finish that one this week because I have got another one booked in for next week. They all come at once, which is lovely. Thank you so much if you've expressed interest in a pet portrait. However, do you guys remember back in October I said that a courier had ripped our kitchen floor? Well, that still hasn't been fixed, and would you believe that for the past few months, on top of everything else, I've been trying to chase the people responsible to get them to just accept the fact that they need to sort it out. It's right in the middle of our kitchen floor as well, and it was a rip, and we've actually had to glue it down so the dogs don't take an interest in it and think, oh, I'll go and suck on that, because when Bertie was here last, he took a fancy to it and he was like, oh, I'll give it a suck and see if it tastes like something. He didn't rip any more up, but after I caught him just giving it a bit of a suck, I was like, no, we need to glue it down. So I went and glued it down, but there is a scrape, like a gash in the kitchen floor, which is obviously very annoying, and it's taken me this sodding long to get this far with getting a replacement, getting somebody to, you know, accept responsibility. The parcel wasn't even ours, it was for a neighbour, and tell you what, it's the last time I'd take a parcel for a neighbour. They pushed the parcel across our kitchen floor, and it was gym equipment, as in big gym bars and lifting things. I don't know the correct. They were weight bars, and the box was open at one end, and because the bar was like, you know how it is, it's a hollow inside. He pushed it along the kitchen floor, which is made out of lino vinyl, and it just ripped straight through it. So in case any of you are sat at home wondering, how does a parcel rip the floor? it's possible. Anything is possible on this channel, as we have come to realise. So tomorrow I do have someone coming to replace the floor. He's the same guy that's done our carpets and our bathroom floor last year. God, this house has been like an ongoing project for the past 3 years. It's just been so expensive, and also that's the other thing, like we've worked and put so much money into this house, so for someone to just come in and rip the floor, you're like, are you kidding me? Long story short, I need to kind of clear my kitchen out. I can't move the fridge or the washing machine on my own because I'm tiny and not very strong. I could try, but I might end up with a fridge on top of me, and then I'll just be lying on my kitchen floor covered in yogurt, olives and hummus, no doubt. Not even going to attempt it because I don't want to, you know, bring an accident upon myself. But what I can do is move the little bits and give the floor a bit of a, you know, just tidy up a little bit. It never rains, but it pours. So right now, it's post-run time. Of course it is, it's Monday morning, that is what we do. And then when I get back, I'm going to go try and sort my kitchen out a little bit, and then I will hopefully, I need to send an invoice off, and hopefully I can then start the prep on, I can tell you the dog's name, his name's Victor, and I love him so much. Hopefully I can make a start on Victor later today. I haven't even done my hair this morning. I slept in a plait last night because I washed my hair last night, and I'm just like, okay, let's just roll with it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've printed off my invoices. I've started emptying my kitchen. That's going well. I want to get the hoover out down there though, because behind the washing machine was the dusty. So I've just printed my invoices, started the kitchen. I do have the pet portrait to kind of make a start on. I want to at least make a start on it today. What time is it? 2:30. But I also need to photograph these and pop them into the shop because I've had them since Saturday and I still haven't photographed them. So they need to be done. I'm going to go do that now. You know, when you just feel like you've got a lot on your list and you have to just say to yourself, right, get that done, and then you're one step closer to completing your list. That's how I get things done, and I feel so much better once I just push myself to do it. But taking photos is honestly one of my most, it's like one of my least favourite tasks to do with my small business. I don't like it. So I need to get my lights out and I'll show you exactly what I do. In fact, I've just dropped all of my paper, but here's my jigsaw from last week. I've not got very much done yet, but here's Timothy Mouse. Dumbo is coming to life under here yesterday because I have to do it on the bed. Well, I don't have to, I could do it on the floor, but I like doing it on the bed, and I've just got some backing board, like a big sheet of artboard for it. But yesterday the dogs jumped off the bed and took half the jigsaw with them. It was my fault, I left it there. It just went all over the floor, so I've had to kind of do a few bits again, and I'm not as far ahead as I was at one point. But anyway, that's the jigsaw. Just spotted these out the corner of my eye and realised that I think they've been under my chest of drawers for ages, but they're a pair of Iron Fist shoes and I need to put them on Depop. Hardly been used, look. They're a size 3. So if anyone's interested, they'll be on my Depop. I don't wear them. I used to have, well, I've got a collection of Iron Fist shoes under my bed. Would you guys like to see them? I'm not sure. Don't share your personal life. But these ones are just, I don't wear them, and I don't go out much anymore. I don't remember the last time I went out, and I'd rather that they got used and went to somebody so they can be loved and worn. But yeah, they need to go on Depop. I'm just going to leave those out so that I don't forget that that's another thing. Look at Custer's ducky down there. So for taking pictures, I get one of whatever it is that I'm photographing, and then I've got these lovely kind of backgrounds. Because it's a small product, I can get away with just using these really small sheets. This one is my favourite. I absolutely love them. And this one, oh, so pretty. But I got them from an art shop and they sold them as singles. Unfortunately, there's no information on the back. It's just a price. But yeah, that's, I couldn't even tell you where to get them because it was an independent art shop in a place called Newark in Nottinghamshire. So yeah, this is what I use. I think I'll use this one, and then I just play about and see how they look on the backgrounds. And this is why I hate doing pictures. These are my studio lights. I got them off Amazon a couple of years ago. I think they were about £50 for the pair. They're really good. I can't fault them. I'm being lazy, guys. It doesn't even take 5 minutes to set them up, but I don't like doing it. I'm like, oh, how unnecessary, but it is necessary. What am I saying? But they live under my bed because there's like a space. This is like a divan bed, so it's really good for storage, but there's a space where these fit perfectly, and the light bulbs are really well protected, because if those bad boys break, I think they're quite expensive to replace. But I'm going to set these up and then take some pictures. And this is my trusty camera that I use for taking pictures. I've had it for a while now, but this is the model in case any of you are interested. I could use the one that I vlog on, but to be honest, I just prefer this one in terms of user-friendly taking pictures. I'm really familiar with this one, whereas believe it or not, I'm still trying to get used to the G7X that I do my vlogs on. I think I prefer this one overall for taking pictures with. So that's what I'm going to use. My house is tiny, but make the most of what you've got. Am I right? There we go. So I'm inside my little makeshift studio. So the lights are either side of me. They're just on their lowest setting with their legs open. There's a sheet of card on the floor, and I'm going to mess about with backgrounds and see what looks nice and pretty. Do you know what is annoying though, is taking pictures for something when you've only got one thing to photograph. I try and do it in bulk as much as I can, but at the moment I've only got that one print to do. I've got some key rings coming and some new pins. I'm wanting to order some more badges very soon as well, so hopefully they'll all come at a very similar time. But yeah, photographing when you've just got one print, and that's kind of part of the reason why I hate it, but you've got to get it done at some point, and I just think once it's done I'll feel so much better. So I'm just going to take some pictures, upload them to the website, and they will be live, ready for when this vlog goes up as well. Having a tea break. Hello, Hetty. And I thought I would show you the floor. It looks lovely. The hole was about right here, so as you can imagine it was right in the middle of the floor. But this looks lovely, and it's a slightly lighter colour than last time, but more or less a very similar thing. But it's lighter and it's made the room look a lot bigger, and it looks really nice with, I need to put things back on our shelves here and put the dustpan and brush away, but it goes nicely with the wallpaper. Who remembers when we decorated in here? Hello, welcome to Wednesday. So now that both of my friends' birthdays have passed, I wanted to show you some badges that I got recently, because I haven't shown you guys any badges for a while. So I got these two here, the Feelings one and the Unicorn one, from a lovely illustrator called Saoirse Scribbles. I'll link her down below. But this cat is everything. I'm going to see if it'll focus a bit better than it actually is. So there's the cat and the unicorn. This pumpkin spice one, I don't know if I ever showed it to you guys, but it was part of the Halloween box over on my Patreon page that I sent out last year. And then I have some designs on this new flag. I got this for Christmas, was it, from Leanne, Novel Menagerie. I'll link her down below as well, but I wasn't showing this to you guys because it's got some new pins on it. This is one of Leanne's pins too, but I bought some pins for myself and also bought birthday presents for friends. And the reason this piece of paper is here is because that's the March Patreon Wooden Pin Club pin, and I don't want to share it just yet. But this is the February one. And yeah, I bought pins for my friends and thought I'd get myself a couple at the same time because, you know, rude not to. So I got this one. I was just trying not to add any temptations, especially for Leanne, because if I show her a pin, she's like, oh, I'm going to go get one as well. And I was like, no, you're not. because I want to get you some for your birthday, but I got this one. These are from Bombay Forest, so that one and this one too. So pretty. This one in particular I love. And also this is Leanne's pin flag. This is my third one now from Leanne, because my other ones, as you can see, there's one behind here too. I just need to find a better place to hang them because I don't have much space. So I've just received this beautiful swag box from my lovely friend Jenny, who runs Genesis. She prints everything herself. And it's just like a mystery box that each month she puts together like a themed selection of goodies. I'll link her down below if you want to check her out further. But she makes her own enamel pins. I am actually in awe over how she achieves this. Sorry about my burn as well. It's healed a lot from like the past couple of weeks. But if you've wondered what this is on my hand for the past, you know, few days, I burnt myself on my hair curlers. True story. But yeah, look. It's just a lovely handmade enamel pins. Who'd have thought that this was possible? I'm so impressed. So this little guy is going to join these on my flag. There he is. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Whew, so I thought I would show you some small business love, because this week I'm doing stuff again that I can't really share in the vlog. I started Victor's portrait yesterday. I had quite a busy day because I'm also doing this piece of Toulouse. It's not quite finished yet, but I'm basically testing out these new Ecoline liquid watercolours that I got the other day. It's for a Patreon video because I got some new colours and I just thought I would really put them to the test and see how they perform. I've got this like eco paper and I have to say I don't think I'm thrilled with it, because what happens is it kind of separates the colours in a really strange way. I'll try and show you once I finish filming this clip, but it's a really strange phenomenon. I've always wanted to say that. I don't know if that was appropriately used or not, but I just did it. But yeah, I thought I would just, for downtime, a lot of the time I like to just draw Disney characters because they're great warm-ups. So yeah, I thought I'd share some small business love just now, because I'm going to do Victor in a second and then work on this video. I've just been really busy, and then at 4 o'clock yesterday I decided to ring the doctors because my vertigo has come back with a vengeance. And it could be because I've had a cold recently, but basically at my doctors now, they don't do anything for vertigo. They don't give anything out. They just tell you to do some lying down exercises, which helpful / not helpful, and it makes me feel quite sick, makes me feel dizzy, and I've got a headache because of it. And it's just, if you've had vertigo before, you'll probably know that it's not a nice thing to deal with in the slightest. So I'm just gonna have a quiet day today, because what I want to do is go around it with a fine liner, but I don't know if this paper will absolutely knacker a fine liner's tip. You don't want a knackered tip.